Like it gets me in a good way, like it touches my heart. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing some mangonadas with you guys. I'm going to be giving you the recipe, what I use, the process. It's obviously the next day. Yesterday I recorded them. I tried to answer the questions while I made them, but to be honest with you guys, my life is crazy, like as far as my kid and this and that. I just decided to show you guys that process, and then right now, since he's asleep, I'm gonna answer some questions. I'm gonna answer the questions separately just because yesterday I kept like stopping, and the story is just all over the place. So we're gonna do it right now, and I'm gonna show you guys actually how the mangonadas ended up turning out.
I have everything behind me. So basically I just have this container and 3 mangoes, obviously my blender, and chamoy and tajin. I'm gonna be doing 4 with chamoy and tajin, and then 2 of them just mango. Those will be for my little baby. And so yeah.
Sounds interesting, then go ahead and keep watching. So here I'm just chopping up the mangoes, and you guys are gonna see me babbling because I was trying to answer the questions, but that didn't work out so well. So all I'm doing here, you guys, is chopping up the 3 mangoes that I had. Okay, so I've already chopped up the 3 mangoes in here. Now I'm gonna put 1 cup of water.
Okay, so 3 mangoes, 2 cups of water, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. That's what I use to make the licuado. And now 2 of them, I'm gonna put just mango. That was gonna be from baby. And then the other ones, I'm gonna put a little bit of chamoy and tajin. And I'll show you guys how I do that. Pasa nada.
Oh, let me show you guys how the mangonadas ended up turning out. So we made 4 of them with chamoy and tajin, and then 2 regular ones. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try one with you guys, a ver cómo salieron. And then me sobró bastante, so
not only salió para esto, pero también I had to put it in these 2 cups because it was a lot. And if you guys see, they're filled up. So these will probably be for what I'm going to make later. And then it'll be cool because Sebas will get to try these. And he's teething right now, you guys, so I think he's gonna love them. So yeah, let me try to take it out. I'm gonna try to take one of these out, and then I'm gonna answer some questions.
all right, so I've always done it like where you put hot water. One of the questions was, do you go based on doctor's orders or by Mexican myths? And then it said, for example, when they say no beans, no honey, no eggs until the baby's a certain age, and Mexicans do all that stuff way before I guess doctors recommend. For me, I guess I didn't rush to give him food. I asked my sister, my mom, my cuñadas, my tia, my grandma, like what, and they slowly started telling me, so I didn't even have to ask. But I always, every time I do take Sebastian to the doctor, I always ask the questions, like if I'm in doubt or if I don't know why we do a certain thing, I'll always ask and just get my doctor's opinion on it. So 50-50. I don't like to think that somebody is wrong. I just like to get like the information as to why they believe what they believe and stuff like that. So I always ask my family for advice, but I always also call my doctor. So yeah, I guess 50-50. Sebastian was due July 6th, but I gave birth July 1st. So I was 5 days early. For me, what happened was that I started leaking at like, I want to say 8:30, 9 p.m. And I didn't know it was my water breaking. I thought it was just me like having a loose bladder. I don't know.
When all this happened, I was cooking and doing laundry, and it was like 8:30 at night. So me and Valentin actually finished cooking. We ate. We finished doing the laundry that we had, and I want to say it was like maybe 10:30. And I called, and they told me, they were like, might as well you come and you get checked out. Because if it is your water, you don't want to
go too long without getting checked, because if you do, you can get bacteria. So they were like, might as well you come and get checked. We'll test you to let you know, to see if it's your water breaking. So I already have my hospital bag ready. So we just got like towels, blanket, pillows for me, for the baby. That little pillow that you put so you can like breastfeed. I got that one, and we just basically took the dog out and cleaned a little bit, like put away the food, and we went away to the hospital. We got to the hospital at 11:30 p.m. and that's the time I got admitted, and they told me that I probably was going to be staying and we're probably going to have a baby within the next 24 to 48 hours. So I was excited. I was so like, I was getting myself mentally prepared for it. So I was really like trying to take in everything. I was trying to take in everything that was going on in that moment. It was just me and Valentin. What's funny was that Janelle, my sister, she was supposed to be in that room with me and with me and Valentin. And she was with us the entire week and she had to go to a trip. She left, I want to say on a Friday or Saturday, and I went into labor, or I went into the hospital on Sunday night. So Sunday night, you guys, so I wasn't even at work. For me, it was also like a scare to see like, was my water going to break at work, because I was not taking any time off. I was just working until my body was able to, you know, I was trying to listen to my body, and I felt willing, I felt able, I was healthy, you know. The doctor would see me every week at that point, and I was doing okay. My point is, she wasn't able to be there for my labor and delivery, but she was in my birth plan. I had a birth plan. I knew that it most probably wasn't gonna play out the way I planned. Walked a lot. I had a ball, so I would bounce on it. I did a lot of stuff and I did squats. Like I did a lot of stuff, and I just feel like when your body, everybody's different, and I feel like when your body is ready, when that baby is ready, I feel like you can't rush that timing. Like it's going to happen naturally. My mom got there like at maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was already maybe at 5, maybe 7 at the most, 7 centimeters dilated. I had already had the epidural administered twice, and it didn't work. My mom was really bothered and asking the nurses why the hell I was in so much pain.
I was a mess, you guys. Like I could not. My sisters called just to check up on me, and they couldn't even talk to me because I couldn't even like talk to someone, and I was just in so much pain that I couldn't.
When the doctor came in for the 3rd time, I was just so scared. I didn't think it was gonna work. I just thought that it was just me being weak. I thought it was just me not being able to handle the pain. I did it, and guys, like 3 minutes later, I was asleep. I remember the doctor telling my mom, we're gonna let her sleep for an hour. We'll come back and we're gonna start pushing. And I was so relieved that I mean, you can feel something, but it wasn't like the freaking pain I was feeling. Like it was just crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I was so scared for a C-section, and to think that I like overcame it and it wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be. Oh my God. And Silas was born Monday, 3:30 p.m. So 12 hours, I think. I actually was diagnosed with postpartum really, really early. It was something that was really hard, but thankfully I got the help. I asked for it. I went to my OB and I told her what I was feeling. They gave me an exam, and that's when I tested, really high for postpartum depression. They diagnosed me. I got medication. I got counseling. Counseling really did help. Still something that I go to get help. Honestly, it's such a blessing that I was able to recover from it so fast. The doctor came in the next day. I was already like 1 day after the surgery, and I already got enough to go to the restroom by myself. And she was like, "Are you serious? Like, did you just get up and go by yourself?" And I felt okay. So I honestly was really thankful and blessed that I was able to heal fast. One of the questions: are you a perfectionist when it comes to raising your son? That's a really good question. But at the end of the day, I feel like if I'm doing the best that I can, that's enough. As long as he's healthy and he's happy, which he is. That's all that matters. My child is healthy and happy, and at the end of the day, guys, if your child is healthy and happy, you're doing good. Next question is baby essentials. So my baby is 9 months. I feel like some of the essentials for us that we needed was mittens. His nails grew so fast.
And no matter how much I would file them, or no matter how fast I would file them, they would grow so fast. So I always had mittens. Like even if I went like 2 minutes without, if I went 2 minutes like just distraída, and he was already all scratched in the face. So for me, it was mittens. Little bouncer that you can have to take with you. Most of the time, like when I did my hair or when I was cooking, I just put him on the little bouncer, give him his bottle, and I just would slide that thing with me. So something like that that's not too heavy.
Any tips or advice for new moms? Just be patient with yourself. Breathe, meditate, do whatever to make yourself relax. So I think for the most part, we both grew as individuals, like we both matured individually. But I think for us, we now rely on each other more. I think before we were very independent, and now we just co-parent a lot. Like we need each other. This is the last question.
Yes, I do believe in them. I feel like if your child is acting out, you have to discipline them. I don't feel like physical punishment is always going to be like my first go-to, but I will do like the stare down. I don't know if your parents or your grandparents ever gave you like a stare down. Like if you were at church and you were over here acting like a little brat, they would just be like
my dad would just do like the ¿Qué está pasando? And he would look at me like, and he would give me the dead stare. So I hope I can master the stare so that I don't have to whip my kid. In all honesty, I got spanking as a kid, and I turned out okay. You just wake up, babies. Yeah. He actually woke up perfect timing, because that was all the questions that I have for today, you guys. Thank you guys so much. If you made it this far, please give it a big like, subscribe, and comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see. Give me some ideas. Right, Bubba? See? See? Alright, thank you guys so much.
See you guys in the next one. Say bye. Say bye. Bye, you guys.